audio being too high on the game, too high on me, too high on both, too little on both. You're hearing gunshots and you can't hear me. You can't hear little things because you're hearing me too much over it and there's not even gunshots yet. That's that kind of stuff. Y'all be honest about that. I'm changing a few things. We're gonna get it right, alright? Now, since we still don't have the overlay from Dylan, let's go blacken these mesas, yeah? As AJ would say, that experience was truly a black mesa. We are still in surface tension. Holy crap, how long is surface tension? We came in the last time and played surface tension. Now we're still on it. What happened with my mic? Nothing happened with it. I have a new one I want to get, and I was reading up on it. So I changed this microphone setting to fit what should be better for the next one, and it gives me more idea of how to tune it once I get to it. That's all. Also, surface tension must almost already be over because we're at the point where you like start launching airstrikes and stuff. Or again, is that something an opposing force that I am misremembering? The other thing about today's stream is this is the first time we're streaming with the large TV over the top, and it is way different. I'm actually very scared of it, and I would prefer my smaller monitor, but things are not tenable for that reason yet. So we'll go back to small monitor when we can, and for now we'll use big boy TV and we'll make it we'll get it how we live it. Oh my goodness! So that's why they sealed all the doors. Hello, that head crab survived. The funny thing to think about is just like Halo or Star Trek or stuff, head crabs and bull squids and all this stuff, they have formal names where they come from, but we ain't them. Feels like the high frequencies and the mic are muted. I'll keep that in mind. It's not something I care to change at the moment though, but I will keep it in mind definitely for when I have to go back and redo it all again. Oh no, an invisible wall! I was there. Y'all saw it. I had it, man. There's supplies in there and I want them, and I totally made that jump. Luckily there's a ladder here so you're able to try again. Y'all think I can make that jump? I think I can do it. Remember, you gotta pull out your pistol or your knife so you can run fast. That doesn't count. Back up. It might be the compressor hitting the wrong frequencies. Wobble, or hitting too much of one frequency than the other. Oh, yes, Superman now.
Power 75%.
Okay, now how do we get out?
90%.
Okay, we got options. So it looks like we could jump our way out of here, hit the ladder, go back the way we were going. Or we can take the mystery door to go inside the House of Spook. Let's see what kind of spooky stuff we have in it. Aha, that is a barnacle this time. Oh, there's another one by the door that I somehow didn't run into. I didn't even notice it though. It's like every time I see these guys, I've run into so many cables that I keep thinking that the cables are... Or I keep thinking that the actual guys are just ones with cables. Also, whoa. I never looked at this amount of detail on these dudes. One, you can see that they actually have like some plate carriers, which is dope. Two, you can see like his brain is all like skinned, so like the skull was cracked and broken, and then like the skin itself fell around and sloughed around it, so it's all gelatinous around this. It's weird. Yeah, you enjoy your dinner, yo. It's all good. Most games didn't have invisible walls, just as the player glitch off the map. They aren't meant to go there. That, or you know, just make the fence higher. Definitely got the coat nails going on, but I've seen that as far as the transformation. I don't think I've ever actually paid attention to the back of the head and the brain like this. Although those may be additions just for this particular version of the game, so artistic liberties and all that. Mr. speaks more to referring to a man in his 40s. Sir needs to be earned, for example. Anthony Hopkins is knighted and the prefix sir. Oh, okay. So you guys follow the European tradition. I see, I see. Sir can be like anybody in the US. It can be someone who's 80 years old, it can be someone that's 8 years old. It's more of a matter of how you're trying to address someone at the time than who you're addressing. Now there are formal titles and stuff like that, but the way we have evolved to use sir is quite different everywhere you go. And then like the way I use sir and man because I'm from the south is way different than someone who uses them from elsewhere too. Cam froze again? That it did. And people are blowing stuff up on us. Luckily, we have the power of water to protect us while we figure out what the hell is going on with this camera. I'm wondering if I have too many USB things plugged in, because I had problems with my USB buses earlier today, where I wasn't able to get anything right, and I didn't know what to do about it. I assumed you were sitting unflinching. Stoic. I wish I was knight as a sir. You do not. You are an American citizen. You do not need knighting as a sir. Just replace your cam with a GIF. Oh, trust me, there is a backup GIF just for that. But I don't want to. I don't want to resort to that quite yet. So I had a problem with like running out of bus space earlier, but I've actually disconnected every single one of those USBs. I'm really not sure what the issue is now. We changed this to here. I'm just glad I have something to actually change to so I can try to reconfigure the video. Though it doesn't seem to want to come up at the moment. Do we have anything in the background that might be trying to grab the cam for its own attention? Maybe some spyware of someone jacking the cam so that I can't use it for Twitch, because that would be dick move, but also rather impressive, given how much security I put around this stuff. I'm looking at you, Wobble. I'm looking at you. Or am I? You can't tell because I'm not on camera. Speaking of not being on camera, what's up, Lolly? How have you been lately? Okay, everybody. It's time to put your faces on. Get your hands rubbing the back of your head. And try to get it right, because we're all gonna have to put together some brain power on this one. Let's say if we switch over, and then let's say we go for a deactivation model, and then we're like, yo, do that stuff, and then reactivate. This gets the Elgato thing, which is good, because that means it knows it's there and it's reading it. But if we go to the camera is not there. However, if we take the camera, and let's say we unplug the camera, and then plug the camera back in, and then switch over this capture and switch back to the camera, then the camera is back. That is a hell of a procedure, and if this happens 2 more times, I'm not going to do that every time in order to reset the camera. We'll just let the camera die. If I was a knight, I would name my horse Day. No way around. You're too old for these jokes, that's supposed to be retiring, old man. Why are you doing this? Why you doing this? Think you're funny? Think you're a funny man? Think you real funny, huh? Funny man? Funny man over here. Anyways, let's get back to the gameplay. You guys saw what happened. It was me that didn't see what happened because I wasn't here on camera. Back to what we were doing. Y'all want to turn the lights out? Get like real freaky. It's Wednesday though. Maybe not that freaky. Oh my goodness, that hydraulic water and all. So what did they actually do? Did they launch a rocket at me, or did they just light up some gas? I think they just lit up some gas and blew it at me, and then this thing obviously backfired on himself here, because it doesn't look like he made it. I guess he was trying something cool, and then it didn't work out for him. As is the case with most people who try to be cool. If you want to be cool, stay in school. I guess these are all supposed to be ready-made, like satchel charges. That makes sense. If you got knighted, they call you circumference. Ha 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 ha. I don't know what you guys are fighting, but I definitely think you don't need my help. Looks like they're fighting head crab zombies. I'm gonna let them shoot it out, the head crab zombies, because those are way easier to kill. Wow, they used environmental damage on those guys too. That's pretty good. At the same time, I'm trying not to waste my ammo on these guys. But it looks like the head crab zombies won. And now I'm facing down the head crab zombies, who are coming up the stairs at me. That's incredible. Well, I'll just jump back over here where they can't come up, right? Yeah, there's no way for them to come this way. Well, now I can take my sweet time and use up ammunition for weapons that I don't normally use. Or, better yet, free ammunition that I don't have to pay for at all. Brought to you by our sponsor, Wobble Penguin's Penis. Pick a card, any card. What? I read the punchline before the joke, and it made the joke more terrible. Even more so than it would have been normally. What did the fisherman say to the magician? How dare you? In any case, homing hornet wasp thingy is all good. Hey, just wondering, have any of you ever come in here and said hey to me, but I was too busy talking to everyone else and playing a game that I didn't notice you? Because I'm pretty sure it's happened to every single one of y'all at some point, right? I'm just wondering, like, if it has happened to you, how did you feel about it? And, like, were we cool after that, or were you, like, holding a secret grudge, like, I'll never watch Shooter Q's channel again? Like, he disrespected me, kind of deal. A couple of times a month? Okay. I mean, I know it's gonna happen, inevitably. I'm just making sure that we're all on the same page and understanding, so we're not getting mad at each other or anything. Aw, that poor guy. He probably killed his buddy as a head crab, and then he was like, release me from this suffering. I take revenge by telling shit jokes. And that's a good way to make sure you get noticed. So this is where a lot of these guys emerged from, meaning they had worked, most of them were probably guards. Yeah, and the guards that like hold themselves up. It looks like one, at least one was a scientist as well. And some of them were some of the Marines too. So these guys are really getting into it. In any case, we need to shut down the fire machine. We can only do half per, so we had to get that wheel in order to do everything. Imagine doing this on like a no combat run and like not doing any hits on anybody. You're just like, yeah, dude, I'll make it through this without like getting killed while not killing anybody. Was the Hornet gun the one that seeped the left clip with dummified with the right? I believe so. Yeah, there's like a rapid fire thing, but I don't think it was this pronounced as rapid fire with the right clip. But I do remember you being able to just launch them on en masse. Y'all say en masse or en masse? Or en masse, like the French and Italians or something, I don't know. It all happens. Especially it happens when you guys sometimes have the same color for your screen names. But some of you guys don't have the same color for your screen names. It just looks like that to me. Also, this thing was like white hot, like molten hot. Wouldn't it be melting down? I get that it's diamond plated steel, but it's still steel, and if it's melted, it's gonna be moving. Wouldn't that also like set my boot on fire just touching it? Okay, you know what? I just need to try it. No, this doesn't hurt at all. The hazard suit is immune to physics. That's how Gordon wins. That's it, I swear. That's it, do you not get enough partying? I swear like you come here to party. And like, you're just like, y'all got these jokes, somebody's gonna hear them. Somebody gonna get these jokes. Screwdriver. Also, I just want to say, even for the 90s, this style of screwdriver is like the crappiest design. We're in quarantine, man. But real talk, how many parties would you be going to if we weren't in quarantine? Because I'm not gonna lie to you and say all this sitting around playing video games at my desk doing home projects, working out at home, like just because of quarantine. This was my life before, and this is pretty much where I was heading, like anyways. Once quarantine lifts and people start going back, I'm gonna be forgotten because everyone's gonna be like doing their thing, and nothing is gonna change for me. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, helicopters and Marines. Maybe I can use a helicopter to get out of here. Hey, look at that, the Black Mesa colors up in here. Fragile. Haji, why do you keep ignoring me when I keep wanting to play games with you and stuff? Why you do that, Haji? Also, Haji, did you send a measurement for your wrist? Make sure you DM something, alright?
Well, the good news
in fact, who hasn't DM'd me a measurement for their bracelets? Make sure you do that. And I have to actually still go through all the DMs and stuff for measurements. Because I didn't write them all down. And the ones that I have written down, I've erased whatever I already did.
Who has Lambda codes. Bad news is these guys are blocking the frickin' goal line.
I remember that line.
I say we do this nice and quiet. They look distracted enough.
Oh, is this the... This is the part that's like Resident Evil 4, isn't it? And we don't know if Resident Evil 4 got it from Half-Life or Black Mesa got it from Resident Evil 4, if I recall. I'm pretty sure I know what's about to happen. Oh yeah. About the Metal Gear Solid that ass.
These things. Lock it up. They're giving out no extraction points. Semperfi my ass. God! There he is! Open
Wow,
fire!
they knew exactly where we were. Esta granada. Wait, that wasn't a grenade. What am I saying? Esta granada. Give me that. Push, push. Woo!
Frag out!
Dude left his organs everywhere. I hope he was signed us donor card.
Loud works too.
Hey, we were going quiet. I don't know what you wanted to do. There's not a lot of options in this game for quiet. What you think I was gonna do? Go snap necks? I'm in a 100-pound HEV suit. I'm a scientist. I only know how to shoot guns because guns are science. Honestly, that's one of the things I kind of like in movies, and just maybe it's a slant, and maybe it's just a slant because of my perspective, but a lot of Hollywood can be very polarized with guns. It's like they're either all on board or they're not on board at all. But when a character like Sherlock Holmes pulls out a revolver or is like checking out a gun, it's like it makes sense because he's a science bro. He likes to examine, he likes to tinker. He sees this mechanical like invention and he's like, oh, how does this work? What does this do? Oh, this can be very useful. There's no preconceived notion attached to it that comes from how we perceive the stuff being used in Hollywood nor in real life. It's just Sherlock Holmes examining stuff. I always like when that happens. I don't know why I went on that tangent. I just really appreciate it. In Game of Shadows. Phobos knows what I'm talking about, right, Phobos? Thanks for unlocking the door. Don't die, bro. Oh, he won't talk to me now. He's like, yo, I saw what you did to those Marines. Oh, Colonel. My crowbar alerted the guards. I'm trying to sneak around. But my beehive arm is dummy thick. I throw it. I'm not saying I sat back in the heart of a Digimon. Wait, I misread the lines. I'm not saying I sat back in the corner lobbing wasps into the room here, but I'm also not saying not saying. After standing too close enough to explosions, everything is quiet. Probably wanted you to use a bunch of explosives. Perhaps. What's up, AJ? How are you doing?
Okay,
Oh wait, I know where we are.
down and to the right.
Yeah, I know exactly where we are. You need to not die on the way. This is bad. Oh no! There's actual... Whose idea was this? What was this? Hold on, I don't even remember that. Zen levels is so buggy in this remake. I will see it when I see it, Synedrion. I've never seen the Zen levels. So you're telling me that you're such a big fan of a game, you follow the developer, you follow them enough that you see them develop a whole new game with a whole new engine, and then they release that engine, and they allow it to go open, and everybody's able to use that engine and make different games. You choose to make a fan version of your beloved game that got you into the developer and maybe even got you into game development all in one, right? And then you take that beloved game with its tight level design and its really, really well-timed scripted presentation and a never been done before attitude, and you port it to the modern day. And one of the things you add to the gameplay experience is an escort mission. And I'm not even saying I hate escort missions. I'm just saying in general, escort missions are pretty hated. Along like every single game is a complaint like, yo, too many escort missions. Or games are praised for getting around the whole escort mission thing. Resident Evil 4 style, right? You telling me you take Half-Life, a free movement FPS where you do whatever, and you add in this AI, and that's cool. And you add in only limited stuff you can do from and with the AI, and that's cool. But then you put in the escort? Like a hard escort mission? Hell nah. As far as getting scientists and stuff to open doors, I don't remember that in the original game. I remember them being completely optional, and I would get some extra stuff if I did. You stay here.
Security booth. Down
No,
and
no,
to
no,
the
no,
right.
no, 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 you don't go anywhere. Not, this is too much. Gotta take the shot.
Let's just make a break for it. Come on.
Yeah, no, shit, like this. There was not an escort mission where a guard runs in front of you into places where he can get killed.
Oh, Christ! Come on! Cover me!
It's different, and you know it. You could just sit him in a corner and say, wait here. Oh snap, he actually got a kill. That was pretty dope. High five, bro. Oh shit, where'd you go? Oh, did you go in the booth? Okay. Look, you made it. I need you to activate the thing now before you die.
We made it.
Yeah, we made it. Ha 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 ha. I'm glad too.
Oh, that'll get your heart pumping.
Indeed it will.
After you, good sir.
Yeah, you know what else will get your heart pumping? Oh, sorry, I didn't know I still needed him.
After you, good sir.
I don't even remember that. I just remember this being a lot different when you did have to escort a guy, not him running out ahead and getting shot.
A lot worse. Wait, what?
No! Alien Grunt savagely beats him. Wouldn't it be the other way around? Oh. I mean, it is your sofa after all, right? Wait a minute, are you telling me I killed the guy and it's a game over, but then I didn't kill the guy and he just ends up behind the door getting killed anyways? Come on, man. When you left me off, I don't think there was anything to do with leaving when it came to getting off. Just saying. So what I'd really like access to is the TOW missile launcher that is part of the Humvee. But if I were in my right mind, I would say it's attached to a Crow system inside the truck, and that the truck doors are locked, even though this was not like the era of locking Humvee doors at the time. They were usually like soft campus. Can't mess with the timeline or Mr. Freeman. Oh, can't mess with the timeline, Mr. Freeman. Okay, gotcha. Who is a doctor, by the way. We've established that. He just doesn't get called by his title. Also, there are dead people from 2 factions here, so we know some. Oh, what the hell, man? I'm just over here looking at the non-expository, wait, non-narrative exposition. Why you do that? Has there ever been an instance of Half-Life where you can actually watch a headcrab take over somebody? Like from the ground up, or no? That's not really a Half-Life thing. I think in Opposing Force you get to see the stages, which was about as good as it gets. Plus in Opposing Force they showed you like a different type of headcrab zombie that you hadn't seen in the original games, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, get deflected, nerd. Whoa, you trying to throw health packs at me, dude? What will that do? Hurt me and help me all at the same time? Look, you get kneecapped. Oh, hey, they actually have reactive hitboxes for damage them. That's pretty dope. Also, that dude's toes are coming out of the boots. Oh, look at that. It's left and right leg. That's pretty cool. Do you take it in the arm? You don't take anything in the arm. That's too bad, because I was going to ask you what your, heroin habits were. Is it really the fact that I'm shooting him in the legs so he's not taking as much damage? Because I need to actually hit some vital zones? If so, that's actually pretty cool, and I'm willing to waste more ammo just to find out. Oh, no, there we go. But the head crab survives, of course. It did take more bullets than I thought it should have, so maybe. I feel like I've seen it happen, but I've also played with Half-Life mods. Over humanity, allowed the murder of a person of a couple of meters away. What? I didn't murder anybody. Also, if you want to save all of humanity, it just makes sense that you gotta lose a little bit of humanity, right? Also, this dude dropped his bayonet, for real? There, dude. There you go. Bayonet back to you. Didn't know that was an item that I could pick up in a game. In this game, I should say. Security station, eh? Turn that valve. No? Damn. It's like just dark enough to be kind of freaky right now, and like not so much. Also, you're telling me the Marines and the Zin grunts, like, did a number to themselves, to each other this badly that the head crabs were allowed to roll in? Also, head crabs are just wild, right? They have no loyalties. What stops them from taking over Vortigaunts and grunts and other things, right? Or do they actually have some sort of weird biological loyalty thing going on? I mean, surely there is fan fiction of, oh wow, that guy got burned to a crisp, but kudos to Chinese and German engineering. The weapon and the radio are fun. What was I talking about? Yeah, what stops headcrabs from killing other things? Non-human things. Are they just not sized right for it? Also, I could have shot those dudes up with a machine gun and I missed my opportunity. Well, how about that? That's alright. One day we will have machine gun waifu. That was not the right button. And I don't think this is going to be useful anywhere else. We'll remember it's here in case we get chased back here, but otherwise I'm not betting on it. Trying to remember which button is the light. There we go. It's F, which is my use key in other games. Hold on a second. I'm trying to adjust my seat. I'm sitting okay, but I feel like I could be sitting better right now. Shake it off, shake it off. Vortigaunts eat headcrabs? Really? That's in the lore? Oh, right. In Half-Life 2, you would come up upon them on fires, and they'd have a headcrab on a spit, right? I didn't know if that was something that they did No! I didn't know if that was something they did naturally, or if that was just like, you know, it was there, so he ate it kind of deal. Hit him with the Glock! And Glock him. Oh, he's so fast! Why is he so fast? He's right here already! Oh, go Gordon, go! Go Gordon, go! Run, run, run! Glock him! Run, run, run! Wait, wait, I know this part of the game. I know this. I know what to do. I know what to do. I remember this. I remember this. Calling the airstrike. Let's go. Oh my gosh, it's like a 3D map and it's got a camera and everything. This is so dope. Oh shit, he's right here. Oh, he's shaking me off. I need a fire. I need... Danger close. Need fire mission. My position. Let's go! It did, Cynic, it did. I can't wait to play Alex one day. Oh shit, he moved. Okay, fire button. Alright, bring the rain. That do it? Alright, we did it. Yeah, what's up now, nerd? That is danger extremely close. That it is, Coltrane. Paul, what's going on, dude? Good to see you. I have to say, this was pretty cool. So for anyone who didn't play the original game, the way this worked is that there was a horizontal lever, a vertical lever, and then a fire button as part of the panel down here. So you didn't have this whole, like, real-time touchscreen thing going on, right? It was pretty cool. Dude, it was very cool for the time, and it definitely wasn't as well animated nor executed, and you kind of couldn't tell what was going on, but you knew enough. But you could tell enough to see, like, okay, I get it. So right now we'll launch something at the front door there, and that'll knock out the gate, and then we open the door. And as far as I remember, this is 1-for-1 Half-Life. Apparently that's not the way you get through that door. I thought it was, but I guess I don't remember. Maybe it's been changed. I'm doing alright, thank you, Goldtron. Why so easy? I don't know. It was easy because you and me are FPS players. I can imagine someone playing that section not having been used to Half-Life, not having been used to knowing what to do. I knew what to do well in advance. I can imagine someone not knowing what to do and dying like 3 or 4 times just trying to run through the tunnel, dying a couple times out here trying to run around and fight and shoot, swimming in the water, trying to get to safety. I can imagine it not being easy for everybody. So just because that section was easy for us, I don't think that's always going to be the case. You know what I'm saying? Lots of games kill you repeatedly until you figure out the simple thing they expect you to do. Indeed. And we just happen to already know the simple thing that we were supposed to do. Because I remember this part of the original game, sort of. Plus I was just running for my life. I don't know how many other variations of run for your life there are, to be honest. Also, from what I can tell, this is not working not like the original game. Or, I don't remember the original game, but we're gonna try to blow up more stuff. There's also jump pads over here, so we had other ways to get up top if you fell off, I guess. There we go. Boom goes the dynamite. Still probably didn't do anything for us. Oh no, it knocks over the bridge thing. Okay, that is actually how that's supposed to happen. Alright, we're good. We're good. And it's all thanks to Gaston Glock and his Wonderline pistol. Okay, so what else is in this area? Swimming is strictly forbidden. You know what that means. Although if we jump in there, we have to hit the ladder to come back. And we don't know what's in here. Oh! And then turn around real quick and see if anything was in the water. Okay, I'm kind of a coward, but I'm not that much of a coward. Let's see. Oh, there's nothing in here. Sweet. I thought there would either be secrets or enemies or something. Which would be terrible if there were, because now I can't get out of the water. There we go. Thanks, ladders. Hero climbs the stairs without hands? Okay, indeed, Sinedro. Indeed. Who needs hands when you have the HEV suit, son? I guess we know who here doesn't have experience climbing hands with the use of his penis. Damn Ukrainians. Cole, have you seen the bracelets I'm making? Did you want one? If so, make sure you DM me with a wrist circumference measurement as well as an address, and I'll get it to you. And I give it to you like X did, and like X gon' do. I know DMX went through some money trouble lately, and he's in a movie with damn Steve Seagal again, like 20 years later. And it's all because of drugs and bad influence of people and stuff like that, which is terrible. Because especially for me, like, I always looked at him as like a idol when I was in my childhood. Someone who just had like really great skill on the mic and had a very unique style that no one else could copy. So it kind of sucks seeing him that way. However, if he did need money, I think he should start a delivery service. I'm not gonna name it, but you already know what the name of the delivery service would be. Because he would show up and he would provide a thing to the recipient. And then you could say, you know what? I'm not gonna say it though. It's too memed out. He's making a spreadsheet of everyone's fist size. For what? So I can get ready to fight them all? Fast and Fierce Death Race? Is that really the name of it? That's not the Steven Seagal one, right? I know it's not an exit wound. Oh, why is everything always falling around here? Y'all would think with a company full of engineers and scientists, y'all could have some better structural integrity, no? Also, I think I don't have anywhere to go. Oh. Yeah, this is terrible. This is falling apart. I should have put it in my 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago. Hey, were you just over here while everything was getting like destroyed? I remember this chapter. Forget about Freeman.
Not only are we way behind enemy lines, we just
Got
missed
you
the
all.
last flight out of here. I sure hope you brought some backup, Poindexter, because we're gonna need it.
What does he mean the last flight? Did he
Let's get
mean
the hell out of here.
the Marines? The Marines were never on our side. What is he talking about?
Let me get out of your way here.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding the situation. Or maybe I misheard and there was another way to get out of here for us. Because they say all this stuff and they make it sound so hard, but remember, Barney and them got out by truck. They literally just drove away. It makes the rest of this kind of whatever. Especially when me and him can't jump in this Jeep. Or Bronco. This is a Jeep.
You think anybody's
Wrangler.
gonna believe all this?
Might be a Bronco. No, it's a Jeep Wrangler. Bronco would be sitting a little taller on the front. And it wouldn't be slanted. It would be kind of straight off like that. Anyways. What was I talking about? Hello! Hit him with the bug. Oh, he's gone. Oh no! I killed them all and the bugs are after me now. Bugs, kill the other guys! This is bad days. But did I kill the other guys? It's not like Quake where I can look around after I'm dead, unfortunately. Yeah, snarks are like, I don't know, you should use them when you're above a room or something. I tend to overuse them if you hadn't noticed. But I've always been like that. I get that little thing that works and I just keep using it until it doesn't work. Nice man, did you sign up for a bracelet? I can't remember at all. The miss at work getting ready to move into your new apartment. New apartment? Are we gonna break it up? Party?
We just missed the last
I got
flight
some
out.
real sick people that I can bring over to make sure. I mean, you know, everyone's worried about like, oh, what if we get together and we spread COVID-19, this strain of the coronavirus, and we get a bunch of people hurt. Look, let's take the right measure, take the good precaution, bring somebody for sure who's sick, and just know that you did, and stop messing around thinking like, oh, what if? No, just bring it. All right, let's do it. And then there's no question. And who wants to live a life of question? You know what I'm saying, Coltrane? What I'm trying to say is I see you at the party. And then we can all join. Then we can all join the club.
You think this is the right way out? Reload, Doc.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you're wrong, but you're also right. I can literally only reload one more dart. I don't know how everyone in this game always knows how much ammo you do or don't have, but it's obvious that someone within the development team thought it would be a really nice feature to have, and that's what it is. Not to the stage, don't know my wrist size, don't actually have anything to measure with it with. Small? Small. You only have a string or a piece of paper and like a ruler, my dude? You got a smartphone, right? Smartphone's got built-in rulers now on the side. You get a whole app that's like, oh, it's a ruler. It's just some numbers on the screen. But yeah, it is. Wow, that guy's tough. You got it. Come on, bro. Oh shit. Watch out. Yeah, get some. Get some. Oh no, I gotta reload. No! That guy kicked me. No, he did not kick me. He headbutted. Wow. He hit you with like the body blow followed by the right like cross backhand haymaker. It was a pretty cool combo, I have to say. I'm a bit impressed. Just a bit. However, that did not go down the way it was supposed to. Oh, reload, combat loaded, Freeman. What are you doing? Didn't you go to gun college at MIT? Whatever. But imagine that at the end of the year, UFO lands in every capital city with the decision to cure the virus, but instead make them the head of all states of the planet. What? Who does? We make the aliens the head of states, or they make the people that are sick the heads of state? Or are we in a blue gender situation? Because I said that back in January, and if we're in a blue gender situation, I think it's great. For those of you who never watched Blue Gender, I would explain the joke, but it would actually spoil Blue Gender like a lot. So just go watch Blue Gender, and then when you get to like episode 25, don't watch the movie version, by the way. The movie version is garbage. Movie compilations of long-run anime, I've never seen a good one. I don't know why they do that. It's not even a movie, it's just like re-clipped together so they could sell it on cheap bootleg DVDs. That's how Japan rolls. They were really like Russia for a while. What was I talking about? Yeah, Blue Gender. Go watch Blue Gender if you haven't, and you'll understand exactly what's going on in 2020. I'm not even joking. That's been my theory since the beginning. Speaking of the beginning, what's up, Sam? How are you doing? Someone died here, or maybe they made it to the cell station and they actually made it out alive. You'll never know, because that's that environmental narrative that Half-Life is known for. We have to light California on fire for the reveal. I mean, we already did for the reveal. That Gundam movies weren't terrible for summing up the series. Wait a minute, which Gundam movies? I never saw any Gundam movies that were like that. Were there compilation Gundam movies? Because I didn't watch them. Although, can anyone tell me what the hell was going on with Endless Waltz? Because in Endless Waltz, obviously, was it just a bad translation thing to English? Because there was obviously the stuff in Gundam Wing happened before Endless Waltz, because they were all a year older by the time we got to Endless Waltz. But then in Endless Waltz, they were also talking about some junk like it never happened, like Operation Meteor, and then we got all the flashbacks. But it was so disjointed, I couldn't tell if the flashbacks were before the series or if they were after the series and before the movie. I was really confused. But maybe it was because I was 7 and I just didn't understand it, right? Someone explain Endless Waltz to me. Like, when does it actually take place? I know it's after, but how much after? And what's up with them all remembering about Operation Meteor when that never happened, but then they act like it happened, but then it does. I don't understand. Anyways, the plot of Gundam Wing was ripped off to make the first Darksiders game. I'm not even joking. Wasn't Gundam actually 2 anime series? What are you talking about, Sam? Gundam has like dozens of anime series. What do you say? Never saw Endless Waltz. I feel like some Gundam series should be left as a fever dream. This is true. Like G Gundam, because I actually did have a fever when I was a kid watching G Gundam. And trust me, that just made it even better. What's up, Gundam nerds? Hypnotic's like, I heard you was talking shit. Heard you was talking Gundam shit. Love it. What's up, Venom? How you doing? Endless Waltz was the shit when it came on TV, dude. I recorded it on VHS tape. I still got it, too, with the commercials. You ever watch old VHS tapes? With the commercials? So not only are you watching some old stuff on TV that you could definitely get on YouTube nowadays, but you're seeing, like, what commercials people were selling stuff back then. So not only do you get to see the products that were for sale back then, you got to see how people sold them at the time. It's such a cool time machine, especially if it's something that you lived through. Because then it's like, you remember, like, oh yeah, this used to be a thing. I always thought that was dope. Speaking of Gundam, obsessed with Gundam Unicorn soundtrack. If one more person mentions Unicorn, I swear I'm gonna murder all of you. I'm kidding. I'm about to watch Unicorn eventually. Just let me finish Seed, even though I hate Seed. I'll go watch MS Team or War in the Pocket one more time. 2 or 3 more times just to cleanse my palate. Then I'll go watch Unicorn. Then I'll go watch the new Char movie. And the old Char movie. I think there were 3 movies that summed up the 1 Year War. Gotcha. You mean the first season generation? There's a mashup of 2 different anime. Apparently that's what Coltrane is talking about with the movie. I didn't remember that because I didn't see that movie. But what I did remember was that I need to take advantage of every single person that walks in this door, whether they want me to or not, because that's just my nature. You're not going to get rid of it. Sorry. Also, the camera is still working today, right? Sorry we're talking about so much Gundam and not playing Black Mesa. I'm just trying to take care of myself. And I like Gundam. I think everybody likes Gundam. Dude, Char's counterattack is like the most delicious thing. And then, what the hell, is there a dab emote? What are you doing? What are you doing? I will take that bullet right back from you. Also, holy crap, what's going on here? Holy terraforming. These guys are setting up shop. They were like, we came here to eat and to live, my dude. Char's counterattack is amazing. I defy anyone to tell me different. Wing and 8th MS team are the only Gundams that match. Whatever. What? Wait, I thought you liked War in the Pocket. You don't like Stardust Memory? 0080. You don't like 0083 War in the Pocket? You don't like wait, Hypnotic, you don't like G Gundam? Bro, everyone likes G Gundam. For one reason or another. Hello. Eh. Surprise! Oh. Drop top! Yeah, what up now? We MLG out here. Whoa, 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 what was that? I killed that guy and he had a death rattle that, like, shook the whole thing. Spellbreak is honestly the first battle royale I even sort of like. I don't know what that is. I'm more like Space Pirate Captain Harlock. The new one or the old one? Because I have both of them on my list, and unlike Legends of the Galactic Heroes, they actually have both of them on Crunchyroll, so I'll be able to see the old one and the new one. And Harlock is one of those cool, like, franchises that is both inspired by old stuff and inspired a lot of the newer stuff. It's really cool. It's kind of the same reason why I like JoJo so much. Like, JoJo has inspiration from a lot of stuff that came before it, and you can see traces of that and everything after it too, and it's pretty dope. Also, if you're a fan of Gundam, especially original Gundam and Char, the character Char, make sure you watch Space Battleship Tiramisu, which of course sounds like Space Battleship Yamato, the classic, which of course there's like 15 different kinds, right? But, you know, the character, no, not the character, the actor that portrayed Char originally has a role in Space Battleship Tiramisu, which is a comedy, but he pulls off the role very well, and they make some really, really funny references to Gundam, while also doing their original comedy thing. It's pretty nice. The show is only like 7 minutes long each episode. There's like special episodes all the time. Or there were, you know, back when it was airing. It's a pretty enjoyable show, and it's very light. Like, you don't have to get into it. War in the Pocket was great. You got Gundam Alex, you got, crap, what was her name? I can't remember her name, but she had red hair and she was a total babe, and I know you can't deny that. As for G Gundam was weird, but it was fun. You can have fun with something terrible. It's okay. Hello. Can I lift these and like get them out of my way? I can. I'm just looking to see if there's anything deadly in this water. I want to jump in there, but with the lack of things that I found actually trying to explore hidden places in Black Mesa, I kind of don't. Also, I don't want to jump in there until I've gone to the other side here, because I know that this is also kind of open. Every single giant robot, anything and weird, that's part of their charm. Indeed. Because the ones that aren't weird, they're kind of like boring. It's sort of like Dio's voice actor being in Love is War as the main character's father. I didn't know that. I know that Dio is in Rise Ascendance of a Bookworm, and it's really funny because there's a character that plays opposite of him that is voiced by the same dude who voiced Vanilla Ice. So there's like a good 3 episodes in Ascendance of a Bookworm where you're just listening to Dio and Vanilla Ice like argue and like try to strike up business deals. It's really funny. Dio's dude also voiced wait, Jotaro voiced somebody and something lately. But Dio is Dojima and Food Wars. Dio's dude, he was the Japanese Deadpool. Pretty dope. I'm trying to think what else he did. He was in Attack on Titan, but everybody knows fewer people care about it than know about it. Every time I see murky water, I think of that line in King Kuta. Something's in the water. Hey, there's too many of these things. What the hell? And they're singing along with King Kunta. It's for you, those walker. Wait, if I go to the water, they'll die, right? Yeah. Or they just run out of time. Right. I do the same thing with some Nas lines, though. I feel you. Glock. Oh no, that's the wrong Glock. All I saw. Oh. Hey. Alright, so to explain my thought process there. When I saw the teleport happen, I saw a head crab, so I was pulling out my Glock because I was like, oh, it's just a head crab. And then that guy came out of nowhere. I wasn't ready for him, and what you saw happened. Man, how am I gonna edit this for YouTube? All this anime talk. Shaman King was a good show. I don't know how it ended because I don't know how the manga nor the anime ended. But I do know when I was 11, it kept me engaged. Which is way more than I can say for anybody here's dick. Man, I really cannot go like a few minutes without talking about dick, huh? I don't know. There's something wrong with me, man. Alright, here's the plan. We put this down here. Oh no, that went way too far. We put another one down here. It hopefully doesn't slide everywhere. We shoot this thing. We switch back. We blow them up. Oh crap, more of them come out though. Alright, not bad, not bad. If you like that Synedrium, definitely check out Blue Gender. I think you'll like Blue Gender if that's the reason why you like Evangelion, Palace Gang, Inuyasha. Wait, are we is this a pro Inuyasha gang or anti Inuyasha gang? Or are we Inuyasha neutral? I need to know where we stand because I'm fairly Inuyasha neutral. It had some stuff I liked and it had some stuff you could tell was for the 13-year-old girls, even though we were watching when we were 8-year-old boys. And we were like, yeah, I don't really understand this love plot thing, but I don't really get a lot of cartoons to watch, and I kind of gotta enjoy whatever I get. You know what I'm saying? Ah! Also, I had a weird dream. Okay, who was the one that took care of... Alright, there's the demon guy, right? He's made of demons. He's like the main bad guy. He sets people against each other. He's a terrible dude. And then there's the girl that is not Kagome, but was reincarnated as Kagome, and she took care of him, right? I felt... yeah, Kikyo. Kikyo took care of Naraku. Ah! I had a dream because I was listening to the show as I was asleep when I was a kid. And in my dream, Naraku was a goldfish and Kikyo was in love with this guy, but he got hurt, and when he got hurt he became a goldfish because he had to like revert back to like a simple life, being of life. And or maybe it was a beta fish. And so in my mind it was like this ultimate love sacrifice thing where Kikyo was stuck taking care of a fish for the rest of her life, knowing that really it was the man that she loved. However, then I actually went and watched the show, and I was like, there is nothing about fish in there. And I don't know where that idea came from. It literally just came out of my mind. Tenchi was also a damn good show. The ones with Tenchi and the other guy that took his place in space. The other guy who took his place in space? What? I don't know what you mean. All I know is that as a child, Tenchi was very confusing to watch. Not understanding like non-serialized shows where you're using the characters as actors for a new series, and you're supposed to know something about them, but you're also supposed to know that they are not the original characters that you already saw. It was quite confusing as a kid. At least for me. I don't know if anybody else felt that way. Also, I guess both... No, wait. Why did we come down here? Remember we were about to go somewhere else underground, and then we came over here to like check things out? I don't think coming over here like actually netted us anything. Maybe a few supplies and some fun fights, some good times, but otherwise I think this is kind of no. I think it's time to go back home. Old Train says he can't stand Inuyasha. Hypnotic is in the anti-camp. Haji, where do you stand with the Inuyasha? Venom, you too. So that's like 1 to 2 Inuyasha. I'm pretty neutral. I'm not gonna vote on that one. I feel the same way about Inuyasha that I do Dragon Ball Z. Like, to me it wasn't the highest quality, but at the same time it was what we had. I'm thankful for it being there at the time. I didn't watch it, but Samurai It's not Samurai Shampoo. Who wants to be mod of the channel? I need a new mod, apparently. Also, if any... Head crab, no! Also, just so you know, by being a part of this channel and this community, you automatically love Outlaw Star. Just in case anybody was wondering. So, that thing, that's like, no question. You're that Frieza guy, aren't you? I'm gonna punch you in the snoss. Frida, hold up, what? I have never watched the Abridged series. If you get some enjoyment out of it, that's cool. There was an original Abridged series back in the day by this guy named Gozar, and that was the Abridged series I liked. So later on, when there was like a famous Abridged series, and then Abridged anime started popping up everywhere on YouTube, people talk about Dragon Ball Abridged, I was like, oh yeah, I love that dude Gozar. Does not exist anymore. I could never find it. Maybe it does, and I just haven't looked hard enough. But apparently the Abridged series of Dragon Ball Z that I like is not the same one that everyone else likes, which makes hitting on people at cons like really awkward when they talk about it. But then again, most people at cons are pretty awkward, like, period. That's just our nature. It's all good. Back to what we were doing. Ducking under lasers, killing everything that moves, getting chumped out by a damn head crab setting off the sensor while I'm over here chilling, trying to talk about my Gundam. But seriously, a G Gundam, like every country got a theme of Gundam. It was super offensive to everyone involved. Everything was super silly. Everyone was like the Ace of Spades, the King of Hearts, all this stuff. It was so dope. There was a Horse Gundam and there was Master Asia. Master Asia made it into Gundam Dynasty Warriors. How could you ignore that, Hypnotic? Are you denying the genius that is Master Asia? People love G Gundam. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you have to, because I don't love everything you love either, but people love some G Gundam, bro. Love, absolute love. Also, hold up a second, I kind of forgot. There was something I was looking for. One of you said it and then I completely forgot about what it was. Kendrick Lamar, Goku. I own it on DVD and Blu-ray. Outlaw Star, can I borrow the Blu-ray, like real talk? I know you won't let me, but I would really like it, because the version I have is not that great. That I got from my brother, like, in 2012, I think. Yeah! Got that armor. I tried hitting on one at cons, but ooh, how did it go for you, Coltrane? In my experience, the women at cons are either professionals and they've been used to that behavior for so long that it means absolutely nothing to them, or they are extremely awkward and trying to hit on them is like trying to throw a sponge at an alligator. Just like does not compute. That's the way I feel though. Okay, the Blu-ray is $25 on Amazon, but how much is it on like Wobbles on though? What I'm asking. Also, yes, Trigun is also a favorite of many, and I agree on that point. Y'all, I was gonna say, y'all like Tri-Punk? Y'all watch Desert Punk? Don't go watch Desert Punk, I'm joking, by the way. If you're into stuff like modern Konosuba, you'll be into Desert Punk. If you're not into Konosuba right now, you won't be into what Desert Punk was back then, trust me. Also, I can't see anything. That's what happened. I hope that was the only one. Holy crap. Something's in the water. Damn it. It was right. Okay, I have to say, I don't know if it's the fact that this whole game has been really dark for us and the experience has been like kind of cut in half, I thought. Or if it's the super realism of the pumped up ultra water graphics or whatever. But things have been getting me in the water like every time. Hola, Snack. Snack, what's up? You know what? This is the perfect time to take a break. Because Snack's here. Snack, do you want to see the progress of your case? It's been driving me nuts, but I have been working on it. One moment, my dude.